Hi, I'm Lisa, and you're watching The Backward Glance, and today I'm just going to do a little mini thrift haul for you. I was actually kind of thrifting more for myself yesterday, which is something I don't do very often, but of course, as always happens, they were bringing a lot of brand new stuff out, and I ended up finding some pretty decent stuff to sell. So of the clothing that I'm going to show you today, everything was actually at sort of the base lowest level price at my local thrift store, which was awesome. So $3.99 plus tax. That comes out to about $4.20 to $4.21 an item, and I do have two ties that I picked up as well that were $2.99 plus tax, so that comes out to about $3.15. And I bought one hard good, which I really bought for myself, but I'm so excited to show it to you. I love to pick up pottery at the thrift store. All of the dishes and cups that we use at home are like handmade, and I'm not usually paying that much attention to the name of the maker or anything, but when I found this piece, and it is like a little jar, I could tell that it was made by somebody who really knows how to make pottery. So it is so beautiful. It is signed on the bottom. You can't really actually see the signature besides that swirl. So it is signed Adlet, and I looked up this artist, and there's only two pieces available for sale. His name is Chuck Adlet, and the one listed on eBay is a mug that's listed for 260 bucks, and there's a plate listed on Etsy for 760. So I think those prices are probably just people with really wishful thinking. But I think what I'm going to do, because I love this so much, is display it in my house and put a high price on it and just let it sit on eBay and see if I ever get any interest. But I really bought it for myself, and I'm not going to let go of it unless I do get some ridiculously high price because it's so beautiful. And that was $4.99 plus tax. So let me show you the ties. This first tie is a Salvatore Ferragamo tie, and it's like a dragonfly print. And this tie I'll be listing in the $40 range, and realistically hoping for something over $30. And the other one is this Brooks Brothers Maker's tie, and the only reason I picked this one up is just because it's such a classic style. Kind of looks black on the camera here, but it is navy blue and the red stripe, so I'm going to list this around $22 and probably hope for anything over about $16 on that. So as far as the clothing goes, the first thing is this Ibex top. And this is a fantastic brand. I don't come across it super often. I actually found two pieces yesterday, but one of them I'm keeping for myself. So this is just like a zip-up vest, woman's large. There is the Ibex logo again on the back, that like ram's head. And this does have just a tiny little mark, and I'll try and get that out, but I don't think it's going to really detract from the value of it if I'm not able to get it out, because this brand has a good following. It's known for being very high quality. It's all merino wool, so I'm going to be listing this in the $40 range and hoping for over $30. And as far as merino wool brands go, here is another one. This is one of my favorite brands to find. Definitely does better in the fall and winter, but this is Icebreaker, and this is a men's merino wool pullover. And if you've never found this brand before, it's just such a nice like texture of merino wool. Not scratchy or anything, so these have a really good following, and again, this will be listed probably just over $40, and I'll be sending out offers to watchers for maybe $34 on that. Next is a brand that is new to me. I think I've seen this brand and didn't really think much of it, but now I'll be picking it up. This is Catherine Way, and I ran comps in the store, and it looks like this brand has a great sell-through rate. This skirt is like stretchy and kind of has like an athletic vibe to it, so I think that somebody might buy it as like a golf skirt. When I looked these up, nobody had a skirt for sale, as far as pre-owned and buy it now, which is what I have my filter set on when I'm running comps in the store. And one skirt had sold for $29. Everything else was dresses that were listed, and they were listed in like the $35 to $45 range and selling through very well at that rate. So I'm gonna push and list this a little bit higher. I think I did list this one already. This is the only thing I have listed, and I listed it for $32, and I'll just kind of see. That might be a little bit high, but I can always lower the price later, and hopefully in the end I'll get over 24 or 26 for that. Two pants by my favorite brand to sell, and these are my favorite style to sell too. So these are Beta brand, and this is the dress yoga pant. So they have like faux pockets, faux back pockets, and they're made so that you can just wear them to work. They're super stretchy, pull on waist, and you don't look like you're wearing yoga pants, but they are super comfortable, very sought after. Picked up a small pair in dark gray and also a small pair in black. And these are the boot cut, and I do usually sell the skinny and the straight a little bit quicker than the boot cut, but they still don't sit for very long no matter what style. So I'll be listing these in the $36 to $38 range and hopefully getting over $30 for them. I think almost every pair I've sold has gone for like 32 or 34 bucks, and usually they sell pretty quick. Next item is this pair of Ivivva leggings, and I've never picked up Ivivva. If you're not aware of it, it is like the girls line of Lululemon. Here is a tag from the back pocket. A little bit hard to see with the lighting. But I can also show you the logo that's on the leg. These were with the women's, and I don't usually look at kids stuff, so I'm not likely to probably come across these very often. They need some sweater shaving. You do have some pilling on the back, and if I can't get them looking a little bit fresher, I probably will return them. As long as I leave this tag on, I can make returns at my local Goodwill within a week, so that's awesome. But I just wanted to kind of try out Ivivva because, like I said, I've never sold it. I sell a lot of Lululemon. Prices are all over the board, anywhere from just like 15 or 16 bucks up to like 30 and 40 bucks. And I was not able to figure out the style name on these, so I think I'm going to list them in the $30 range, and that will allow me to kind of lower the price if I need to. I don't know if there's a good resource for identifying Ivivva leggings like there is for Lululemon. I picked up another pair of leggings, and these are just a totally staple brand for me. These are Athleta, size medium. I've never seen this kind before with the tropical print. And unfortunately, somebody removed the tag that has the style code on it, so I wasn't able to find the name of these, but I do think they'll sell in the $24 to $28 range, regardless of not having that style tag. Here's a brand that I see all the time and I've never picked up. This is Bob Mackie Wearable Art. And this is a kimono top. So I did look up the sell-through rate on kimono tops. It is upside down, meaning that there are more sold than listed. So that's a pretty good sign. This is 100% silk. It does have some thread pulls and things that I'll have to disclose. So I'm not hoping for anything crazy on this, but I think I'll be listing it around 28 and sending out offers from there. And the last item to show you is one that I'm actually probably going to return. I think it's so cool. This Air Jordan sweatshirt, really, really good condition. Seems like it's barely been worn. And this was in the men's section, and I did run comps on men's, and they looked decent. And then I brought it home and realized that it's a youth size. So then I looked up comps on youth, and they look terrible. So people are literally selling them for like $8 to $10. I mean, I think this one is a little kind of nicer design than a lot of the ones that are on there. So what would you do? Would you keep it or return it? I have 7 days to decide. Anyway, that is all that I wanted to show you today. Thanks a lot for watching, And if you are interested in reselling content, you can check out my what sold videos where I show you items that I was able to flip within the first 30 days of listing in my shop.